Bismillah. So I have an iPhone and Siri just hit me up and she was like, yo, I need a break. Give me a break. It's bad when you have so many appointments and reminders in your phone that Siri wants a break. The reason I'm bringing this up is, sisters, I want you to kind of consider what your husbands and your fathers may be going through. All right. As a man, we wake up in the morning and the first thing we do, if we have kids, if we have a wife, if we have a mother that we live with or a sister or a woman that is in our life that we're responsible for, is we start running security perimeter checks. All right. We have to do a check around the entire perimeter to make sure that our dwelling is safe from outside predatory forces. All right. That's just a man's nature, which is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed men as the protectors and maintainers of women. Okay. You're a man, your husband, your father, your brother, whatever he may be in relation to you, is going to forget things from time to time. He's going to forget to take off the trash. He's going to forget sometimes about an appointment. He's going to forget sometimes something, right? Something. We have so much on us as men. We remember when the bills are due. We remember which bills are due on which days. We remember about appointments for our kids, for our family. We have to go to work and remember all of these things for our jobs. There's a lot that goes into being a man that sisters don't really have to consider. You know, I go to the store and I see men out with their wives shopping, and the wives are generally clueless as to what's going on in their husband's mind. They're busy singing a song in their head while they're looking at the items on the shelf. Oh, this is nice, that's pretty, so on and so forth. Meanwhile, their husband is standing behind them and he's already ran a security check around the entire perimeter about in the area that they're in to make sure that there's no immediate threats to the danger to their safety, right? You don't consider those things because you don't have to. It's not your job. It's not your job. That's why he is the man, okay? So try to take it a little bit easy on these brothers whenever they forget things from time to time. None of us are going to be perfect, obvious. None of us. But we have to remember to check the oil in our car, to check the radiator fluid, to keep all of the fluids checked. And if you have a car, we have to remember to check that. We have to remember 1,000 things on the grocery list if you send us to the store. There's so much that goes into being a man, sisters. So try to just have a little mercy on us. Take it easy on us. Have a little patience with us. You know, you guys can be patient with your friends. You guys can be patient with other sisters. You guys can be patient with so-and-so's husband. Whenever she calls you complaining about he's done forgot this and he's forgot that, you're like, oh, we'll just give him the benefit of the doubt, sis. He's probably just going through something. He's got a lot on his plate, yada, yada, yada. Try to remember that for your own husbands and your own father, inshallah. It ain't easy, I know. You know, our knee-jerk reaction is you want to start fussing. You want to start being like, oh, he don't love me. You always forget this and you always forget that. You know, it reminds me of the hadith in which the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the majority of the inhabitants of the hellfire would be women. And he was asked, "O Messenger, why? Why will it be women?" He said, because they were ungrateful. And they said, ungrateful to Allah? And he said, no, ungrateful to their husbands for all the good that he does. If he does one thing, then they will say, I've never had good from him. I've never had good from him. And that's what a lot of sisters will do. I see it a lot, you know. A brother will forget something, and a brother will message me talking about, you know, my wife, bro, she's just on me, talking about how I never do this or I always do this or that, you know. And that's a big thing with sisters, is using those absolute terms of never and always, right? Just try to strive to stop doing that, because nobody always forgets things. Nobody never does this or that, okay? So try to be a little bit more kind and considerate and understanding for these brothers out here that are out in the dunya, facing the fitna, facing the trials, troubles, and tribulations, and what they're going through. You don't know what we get hit with on a day-to-day basis. We're getting punched left and right. We're taking hits from Mike Tyson. We're taking hits from Mike Tyson, y'all, where he getting hit with a 2-piece combo, a 3-piece combo. And it's not that we may intentionally forget to schedule something, or we may intentionally forget about an appointment, or we may intentionally forget that you asked us to wash the dishes, or whatever you brothers are going through out there with your wives, respectively. So sisters, just try try to keep that in mind, inshallah. Always think best of your brothers and your sisters, and that goes even more so within your own family and your own household. Always try to consider the best of them. Think the best of them, okay? They may have been forgetful on the trash because they devoted a little extra time to studying Quran or reading hadith, things of that nature. Maybe they offered sunnah salat today instead of just doing their mandatory fard salat, right? Anyways, that's all I got for right now. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. And until next time, stay strong as the sunnah.